Yo, what's going on, everybody? Matty Ice here with Profit Props. This is the Sharp Side. As always, I will recap yesterday's show, and then we do have a guest on again today. Filling out the schedule here on the Sharp Side. Hopefully, Joel is a regular on the weekends here. I think he had a winning day as well, so we'll get his recaps. For me, 7 and 10 plus 2.46 units yesterday. We missed Garland 20 plus. It was always Mitchell. I was back and forth between those two. It was always Mitchell. Clay's threes kind of worrisome. One in the first, and then cashed two back-to-back in the late third, I believe. Got to the fourth, so we were cool there. Malik Beasley, man, I said it on the timeline. I'd go to war for this guy. Cashed the 4+. We didn't get the 5+ or the 6+, but we still profited on that play. Shout outs Brooke Lopez, back-to-back nights we cashed on him. 2 in the first half. Couldn't even give us 1 in the second half. So that was kind of disappointing, but still cashed on the straight line. We had a round robin where we took everybody's line bought up. That completely faded, but we took everyone bought down except for Brooks straight line, and that one cashed. So overall, plus 2.46 units for us yesterday. I think that brings us to 36 units and just over 60 on the season. All right, let's get to today. Bringing on Joel. Shout out to Joel. Glad to have you back on the Sharp Side, brother.
Only feels right.
Only feels right. How'd your yesterday go?
I was solid. I bet Anthony Edwards over 28.5 points. This dude's just chucking the ball lately. So cashed that. I had a Jared Allen injury and the Cavs blowout, which is unfortunate. But I went 2-1, so plus like 0.7 units. Nice to have a good day because I've been having a rough stretch lately.
I seen you. You went from like on fire as can be to a cold streak.
Bro, this fucking month has been hell for me. I think I had my like best gambling month ever last month, and then so far this month has just been awful.
Yeah, I remember
I'm betting on too many obscure role players and shit, and it's just.
In January, it felt like every time I opened my feed, it was just Green Day.
It was amazing, dude. It was amazing. I had a great time in January. Now I'm having a bad time.
That's been my February. But honestly, January was a roller coaster for me. A lot of big ups, a lot of big downs. I came out plus 3 units, but.
Can we talk about how you were a guy who never plays the 3-point market, and now every day it's a new fucking ladder?
So listen, this is the biggest part of it, and I wish I'd have got into it sooner. When I first started betting, the limits on these were so low it wasn't worth my time. Now the limits are like decent, especially like you can get down $250, $300, $400 on a DraftKings. I feel like I did miss the golden era though, because people are saying it was so much easier to do ladders a year or two ago. But it's all I do. I mean, you create models now as well. Like it's not uncommon for me to have a 3.5 on a 2.5 line. So I'll just ladder those. If my projections are 3.5, I'll take.
I got one for you to look at.
What is it?
I'm pretty interested in it. Go ahead and just slide on over to the Bulls game.
Let's go Phoenix, Chicago. Okay.
And let's check out my man, Royce O'Neal. I love his 2.5 line.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I love it. Like, look at the minutes he's playing.
Funny enough, a guy in my Discord, Storch, asked me about this exact same line this morning.
Like the 2.5 is almost worth it at like minus 150.
Yeah, and you know what I like doing with these? Do you still have any ESPN, or they murk you?
Oh, they murked me.
Okay. Ben, I will have to check. We'll have to go through the Discord and see just how much Malik's made us this year. An ungodly amount. I think he's been in every big lotto that's cashed. Like I'm past due for a jersey. Let me go to my model here, Joel, and I'm going to plug in. What do you think's a fair minute right now? 30? He's been playing like what, 35?
I think he's going to play 30. Like I think 30 is. He played 36 last game. They went small ball. But he's been playing like, look at that, 35. Booker missed that game, but 34 Beal missed, and then 30 Durant missed, Durant. I don't know. I feel like he plays 30, to be honest, but he could play less. Just looking at it, because Durant's missed. With Durant, Beal. Yeah, I think 28.
28 is fair. I don't love the juice. Can we go to the market real quick and see what the market
juice is crazy.
I definitely lean over. I see 3. I see 3 pretty easily here.
I like the 3. If he can get to that, 30 plus though, like I think the 4 is totally in play.
See, that's
Especially against the freaking Bulls too, dude.
17th in 3-point allowed. Props.cash doesn't have it on the desktop yet, but I'm going to go see how they've looked the last 10 and last 20 from above the break.
I'll check catch and shoot. It got to be. I mean, their pace is just insane.
That's the next thing I see Props.cash adding.
11th in catch and shoot over the last 10. But they're like top 7 over the last 15. This one just super intriguing to me.
They are they're definitely trash from above the break. Royce O'Neal, 62% on the season, 67 last 5. I like Royce O'Neal. You said they're 11th versus catch and shoot?
Last 10, but 7th last 15. And they still play a ridiculous pace, so
you think 5 attempts is reasonable? I think 5 attempts is more than reasonable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I lean over this line as well. Have you played this one yet? Sorry.
No, I have not. I wish it was like a minus 130.
Exactly.
God,
yes.
That minus.
This at like a minus 1
even, bro.
Like you said, 130, 125, 130. This is definitely a play. 150. I do want to just look at the best alt odds, just out of curiosity. Maybe someone way off market. Sometimes Caesars, like Bet365 used to always have the best odds. Now FanDuel generally almost always does, unless like someone's just really slow.
On threes?
Yeah.
Looks like Pinnacle's the lowest, which is crazy to me.
Yeah, they also have a... Oh, wait, no, they're holding the prop markets pretty strong. Never mind. Okay, I've got Royce O'Neal alts up. MGM is kind of far off on the 4+. I was thinking, like, in my head, I'm like, man, at plus 200, I'd be interested in the 4+. They're at plus 195. This says someone's... Oh, yeah, MGM is at 135 on the 3+. I don't hate it at that price. That's definitely off. 130 at no vig. I wish they had more payment options, but yeah, I do definitely lean over here on Royce. I don't know. This might end up on a parlay slip for me. I don't love it.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, I don't love it straight, but you've been running mini lottos or anything? Any point ones?
No.
Oh, really?
No. This year's been a lot harder for me to find lottos, bro. I don't know. Like last year, I feel like I had a way better edge when it comes to lottos. Ooh, they just dropped some jazz lines, which is good.
We'll get to it, but I do have leans in that game. I know they defend. I know Houston defends assists well, but I kind of like Collier's assists. I do have leans in this game. Vucevic points and rebounds over. Do you have opinions on either?
I like Vooch.
Let me see what the market's done on his points.
Could you get a double-double there?
Dude, I think
That's
it's
the way I would want to play it.
I looked. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
It's disgusting because I thought the same thing. I was like, man, a good double might be the way to attack it. But
I mean, at the line it's at now, I kind of think it's like a fair line, if I'm being 100% honest with you.
Vucevic, I have him at 20.5 points and 11.29 rebounds. What's the market at on his PRs? 30 and a half. FanDuel's the last 30 and a half.
Yeah, that feels accurate. Right? I mean, that's like right in line with your projections.
Yeah, I'm at 31.82. Not enough of an edge to go over. I lean over for Vucevic on each, but I'm not attacking either of those. That was the only true lean I had when I went through this board this morning. I know we got some key guys to talk about. Did you have any leans?
This game, I really didn't have much, I'll be honest.
So
just Royce.
Lonzo's minutes are up.
Okay.
I don't hate the idea of like Alonzo PRAs. I liked his threes as well. One day rest,
I mean,
129 in the
what do you
last.
expect? 29, but played OT.
Yeah, I expect like 20, 29 is like a ceiling.
I'd say 25 probably.
We need to be able to lock this. Yeah, it's a lean. It's nothing I love. I do think the 3-point attempts could be there today. This is probably one I monitor. And if I like it going forward, maybe I attack. What about KD? Is the line inflated because he's been chasing 30K? What are your opinions there?
I think it's just the Bulls matchup here. Just like the perfect matchup for him.
So I'm
go the fuck off.
I'm at 28.86, so I lean over. I don't have enough of an edge for me to take it, but I do lean over.
Yeah, I lean over too. That's pretty high though, 27.5, probably pretty accurate.
Do you have an opinion here at all? Only reason I ask, my model projections are 4.53.
Yeah, I was just looking at that. I like it. Minus 140, probably a bit too much to squeeze for me.
I know.
And with everyone.
Yeah, what's that look like?
50%, 10 out of 20. And 55% if you give them 30 plus, but
yeah, not worth
definitely a great matchup for it though.
I know. Model projections are 4.5, so I do lean over there for KD. I'm not going to get carried away though. You know, that's I think where the lotto opportunities come. Like, let's say that I liked that line. Like, let's say that like visually I liked it, like everything coincided. That's when I decide to ladder it. This one, it's like, model likes it. Looking at it, feel like it. I don't really like it though.
Yeah, I agree.
What about book? Do you have any opinions here?
Assists?
Everything. No opinions from me
on
his
assists. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, do you? My model likes his points, so let's dig into this. I've got no opinion on his assists. So
his assists are just so random, dude. Like he could have the best matchup ever and still not like get many assists. But like some games he'll have like 20 potential assists. It's ridiculous.
Suns are 5.5 point favorites. I guess that's fair. Feels a little light in my opinion. Let me go see what the market's done with Booker's assists. It's funny because it went up and then it came right back down. There's a 6.5, 125 at Hard Rock. 115, it looks like a 365. So I'm at 6.69. So really nothing for me there. You could say I do lean over. But not enough to get to the window. What about you?
Yeah, I probably won't end up betting it, but it's just like I mean, the matchup's so perfect for like really any assists. What's Beal's assists at 3.5? And
This is
when they were laying that 2.5, it was amazing.
I wanted to like somebody's 3-point props in this game. I really did. It's probably Royce O'Neal. They just have it juiced crazy. It's a perfect 3-point, they're
Yep.
struggling from above the break.
Yep.
Royce is probably that guy. He might
I
end
think
up,
I think Royce is the guy.
yeah. No, I think
Grayson Allen could be the guy as well, though. 2.5 plus money.
I don't hate that. Actually, I really like that. How many
His
minutes?
minutes feel less safe to me.
Yeah, I was just gonna say. What do we,
With Durant, Booker, Beal, he played 33 against the Spurs, but they went small ball, like I said. 34 against Portland, but they didn't have Bol, and Bol's been playing. And then 23 minutes against Portland, 23 minutes against the Warriors, 29 minutes against Minnesota. I'd say he's probably at 28 minutes.
I can say with confidence
26,
the market is moving to the over for sure. Let me go ahead and plug him back in here. Okay, so I have him at 29 minutes and 2.59, but at plus money, I'm sure the edge is there. 2.59 gives me, man,
How many minutes did you say?
29. What did you say?
Might be a little bit of a stretch just with everyone in.
What's the average with everyone in?
So last game he played 33, but they went small ball because
Right.
there was no center. So Nick Richards got played off. Then he played 34 in OT against Portland, but they didn't have Bol. So that'd be 29 minutes. But if you factor Bol in, maybe cuts him a few. They played 23 against Portland, 23 against Golden State, 29 against Minnesota, 28 against the Clippers. I'd say he's in 25 to 28 range.
25 to 28 range. Probably leave that as a lean then. I do lean over. He could easily cast 3.
Bro, he could hit 3 out of 5. That dude is just
exactly. Yeah, nothing for me there either. Got to talk about Beal. Someone asked me about Beal's PAs over. I think I was just over, and that was at 19.5. So it looks like this has bumped.
I had some crazy projections on Beal.
Where'd you have him?
They're a high.
Yeah. I'm right around market still, so nothing for me on Beal.
Yeah, I'm the same. It's just without KD and Booker the last couple of games, I think I'm just gave him a little spike.
All right. Anything else in this game you wanted to talk about? You have anything on Kobe, Grayson Allen? We kind of spoke on Vucevic. I lean over PRs, nothing. Kind of lean over Lonzo's threes, but nothing there either.
Nope.
All right, let's move. Brooklyn, Philly. I've got a few leans. Nothing for me in this game. I really hate these kind of matchups. You could argue I leave money on the table, but like I'm just not as confident in the read, so I'm not going to force it.
Yeah, this one was tough for me. I didn't really have much.
Go ahead, please.
I'll say I think there's some threes potential here for you though. Paul George 2.5 threes is plus 144 at FanDuel. The Nets are the best defense against pick and roll ball handlers, so they leave a lot of spot ups. And I think PG probably benefits from that. I think also Quentin Grimes probably benefits from that, so you might have some opportunity there with Quentin Grimes. And you could have some opportunity with Oubre maybe, but I think Paul George to me is probably the best one at 2.5. He had, so if you look at the last matchup against the Nets, if you take out the one that just happened because Maxey and Embiid were out, they played a game on January 4th where he played 29 minutes because they were in a huge blowout and he got up 9 threes. So
That's the kind of stuff I'm looking for right there.
yes, if he played a full game, he might get up 12. Plus 144 odds too. Or plus 150 somewhere, it looks like.
Makes sense that Maxey being there is a big piece of his success. I actually don't love the pairing with Embiid. I do actually really like this. Hold on, let me go to my model. Where do you put the minutes for Paul George tonight?
Let's see what he played last game.
I have him at 32. Thoughts on that?
I think he's probably at like 34, 35.
34, 35. Damn, I think I might have to play this. I come in at 3.08. This isn't a back-to-back for them, is it? 1 day rest?
2 days.
2 days rest. Okay, pre-minutes adjustment. I'm over before the pre-minutes adjustment. What's the market done? Not shit. I think you might be onto something here, Joel. Let me get a little deeper.
I'll say with, like, when you look at his charts with Maxey and with Embiid, it doesn't look great.
I know. Embiid's what worries me. I love it with
volume. Hasn't been that good with both of them, but I will say, like, this is probably like the best matchup you could get for it, just because of how hard Brooklyn's going to blitz the ball handlers. Like, I played this exact prop. It was plus 130 when Embiid was out in this game. And then fucking the day of, Maxey got ruled out. So it just completely, like, ruined what I was going for.
Right.
So, like, he fucking didn't make any, but love spot up guys against these teams.
I like this. Honestly, I do.
Could be a little lotto piece there. Maybe like get him for 4.
Yes. I mean, honestly, bro, the 2.5 is plus 150. You could just take it.
Crazy.
Yeah, you could just take it. I lean over there. How do you feel about his points since we're talking about him? My only lean in this game was Cameron Johnson, but you're persuading me here with PG. Points probably look like shit with these two playing, right? But it's more about the focus on those two.
Yeah, it's about the matchup.
I come in at 18 points in this matchup. What's the market done on his points?
If we got a 13.5, I'd probably be
125 at DK right now.
Be in on it.
125 at Fanatics as well. I might be in on it.
Over?
Mm-hmm.
What is it? 14.5?
13.5, 125 at DK and Fanatics.
I'm seeing 14.5 pretty much everywhere.
Let me double check. If Monobated's not right, I'm going to be pissed. Shit costs $200 a month.
The truth.
Yeah, you're right. What the hell, unabated? We can't be having this. We can't be having that. Let me see if Fanatics is there. That's a whole pain in the ass getting down there by itself. What a ticky-tack book, bro. They piss me off. I don't really want to release this if it's only available one place. It is available there. I'm going to keep an eye on that. If we get some buyback at 12.5, I might play it. We do have a request on Ubre, and I wanted to check this out real quick. No opinion on his RAs. Kind of do lean under though on PG, but I almost played his PRAs the other night.
Me too.
He kind of went off a little bit. Any opinions on Ubre while I find him? Here he is. Someone had his over 11.5 points. And you know what, Ben? I remember you asked me this morning. My model's at 14. He just can fall to like the back of the lineup here. Like that by itself is awful.
It's a fade for me.
Yeah, not a spot I want to be attacking either. The 11.5, granted, looks a whole lot better than the 12.5. That 12 number seems to be kind of key in these matchups or in this lineup. 3-point attempts are down. Volume's been good with these guys in the last few games. I'd be more confident taking it if you knew you were getting 5 attempts, or I'm sorry, 10 attempts.
For sure.
But no, not a spot I want to attack.
Agreed.
All right, that's going to about wrap it up for me. I do lean over Cam Johnson's RAs. Might call me soft, but I'm just afraid of the blowout.
How do you feel about Embiid?
Let me go to my model. I don't have didn't he cook them already this year?
Yeah, he had 28 in 29 minutes because they blew him out.
Oh yeah, it's not auto-populating because he hasn't played. I didn't refresh. I don't know. How do I feel about Embiid? I don't have an opinion. If he plays anywhere near 30 minutes, though, I guess I do lean over.
Yeah,
What's it look like at this? 26.9. Let me go to the model. I think the 25.5 over -120 at DraftKings, if that's the real line. Over 25.5, probably a good play. Did you play this? No?
No. I played him against Boston and he fucked me over, so I'm like hesitant, but I do feel like 26.5 points for like whenever Embiid plays is usually too low, typically.
Kind of lean over his rebounds as well.
Yeah, he's been rebounding better lately.
Yeah, I lean over Embiid PRs. Ben says DK still at 120 on Embiid. Ubre. Yeah, Ben, I'm not a fan of Ubre in this matchup, bro. All right, we can move on. Nothing really going in that game. This game is the blockbuster game of the day. I think we both
I
got
have so many that I love in this game.
I've got plays, I've got leans, I've got all of it. Do you have an official play?
Yeah, I have 2.
Well, go over your Luka, and then I'll go over my Luka, and then we're both on LaMelo, so I'll let you take the lead there.
Yeah, I got Luka Doncic at 37.5 PRA. It's like all the way up to 39.5 at like the best price, and then 40.5 other places. I just feel like Luka he's just bound to pop off. He's been shooting terrible. He's been playing low minutes. And so overall, I just thought that 37.5 was too low. I had it more like 41.5 personally. It's just a good matchup against a really bad defensive team. And then, like, I looked at his usage rate over the last 3 with the Lakers. It's 29% plus in every single game. So that's like pretty much right in line with what he was in Dallas. So to me, just too low, just too low.
I agree with this. And I'm way under on his points even, which is funny because my PRA numbers are still close to 39. I think kind of how you said your Bradley Beal numbers are kind of skewed without KD and Book. Luka's just shit the bed in terms of points the last 3-4 games. So my model is way low on his points. They're around 21. I would never play that. But I'm on his RAs over. I love his rebounds and assists over. I locked this at 12.5 last night. It's mostly 14.5 now. I honestly think I still like it. 1 second. Let me tell you where I'm at almost 18.
Damn.
Yeah, 9 rebounds and 8 assists is
Holy shit.
what I have projected here for Lucas. So I love Lucas rebounds over, assists over each. Double worth a sprinkle, in my opinion. I think he might show out versus Jokic as well. So I love Luka PRAs over. I'm on the RAs over. You want to take us into our next play?
Yeah, I got Aaron Gordon over 7.5 rebounds and assists. It's still available some places, but it looks like it's bumping up to 8.5. He was off his minutes restriction last game, played 32. So to me, I just think that the books had a incorrect like minutes projection for him. I think he's like pretty much like a lock to play, probably 30 plus in this game, especially to like guard LeBron and stuff. And so I had this closer to like 9.5. So just had to run it. He's over in, let's see, 10 out of 15 this year, averaging 10.1 when he gets to that 30-minute mark. And last year was like just as good. So yeah, I just had this line higher than what it was listed at.
Let me go check, especially with the minutes projection. I don't think I disagree with you there. Aaron Gordon, I'm at almost 9. Yeah, so I definitely lean over there as well. Did you have any other plays released yet? You have Gordon and Luka.
Gordon, I have one more.
Okay, but it hasn't been released yet.
Well, it's LaMelo's threes.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put this up for people. We got a bunch of people dropping in, so far I have released. My fault. Should have had this going already.
You're good.
Haven't gone over LeBron. I got Luka's RAs, and okay, yeah, I've got 2 to go over in this one. That'll be it. All right. We've got LaMelo's threes to go over because we're both on that bad boy.
Yeah, let's stick in this LA game though, real quick, because I got some leans that I want to talk about, and I want to get your thoughts on.
I meant to go over this anyways. I'm on LeBron over 2.5 threes. My problem, or not problem, kind of my problem. The only thing I don't like is the market's moved against me. I actually want to check back into it. I still love the play. I love his 3-point attempts since Luke has been there. I like the opportunity for him to have more spot ups. So I played the over 2.5. I laid a minus 109 that you can now get plus 108 on. Hate that. Outside of that, though, I still love the play. I think he's going to have a lot of potentials in this game. Probably seeing, okay, I'm a Lakers fan. I'm hoping we're seeing 36, 37, 38 minutes out of him tonight. Also, key to note, without AD, his 3-point attempts per game have gone crazy. And what's important with that is they've maintained the same with Luka, right? So you can't just play this because you know it's a new team. But with Luka, the attempts have stayed consistent. So
almost like you would almost expect him to go up with Luka because off ball, like Luka's going to be driving, kicking, like catch and shoot stuff for LeBron. Makes a lot more sense.
Exactly. So I think we're on the same page there. That was my other play in this game. I also sprinkled 4+ at plus 230. Again, I'm upset because you can now get a plus 285. But still, I love both of those plays. I think LeBron, we're going to see 7 or 8 potential threes. And the numbers this season with 7 or more attempts is crazy.
All right, I got some leans in here to talk about. A couple of them, actually.
What do we got?
All right, let's get your thoughts on Russell Westbrook's points and assists at 16.5. He just played 26 minutes against Charlotte. I think he's probably good for what, 25 to 30 in that range.
I don't know if you're going to be able to read this. Russell Westbrook PRAs is on my list of leans, so let's absolutely go over that. My points are at 14. Where are your points?
Let's see.
22nd, I think, in transition. Like, it's a good matchup for Russ.
I'm at 12.77 points.
Still both well over. I think I'm at like 13 points.
I got him at like 7 assists, though.
Westbrook. I have him at 5.97 assists. How many minutes do you think he's playing?
I think a solid guess would be like 27, 28.
28 minutes. Yeah, I'm still at 5.97. The market, okay. So, yeah, I lean over. I like his points a little more, but I don't hate the PA look.
I do. I like the points. I like both. He had 10 field goal attempts, just shot 3 for 10 against the Hornets. But, like, if you look at his PA chart with 25 to 30 minutes, dude, it's beautiful. I will say I think Aaron Gordon throws a little bit of a wrench in him, though.
It's exactly what I was just going to look. Still look pretty decent. Yeah, like you said, 25 plus is, I don't know, locked is maybe not the word, but I think 25 plus is what we're seeing. Maybe kind of like a ceiling here around 35, like you said.
30. I'd say 30 is the ceiling. But it still looks good.
Let me get you a model projection. I do lean over here. This would be like what, my third play in this game? Tough.
That's what I'm saying. It's like a lot. I lean over though.
$19.98. It'd be like criminal of me not to take this.
That's like close to where I'm at too.
Give me a second. Let me go to the market, see if we've got market support. Not really. The market hasn't really done anything. I would probably leave this as a lean.
Damn, and you know he's gonna smash it.
Yep. Motivation spot too.
Yeah, 100%. Dude loves smushing the Lakers.
What about any other leans in this one? Because I have 2.
Yeah, Dorian Finney-Smith over 10.5 PRA. I would love to know what your projection is on that. There's even a 9.5 at 365, but like I have such a heavy lean on this one.
Do you think
I want to play it?
You think he's playing 30?
25 to 30 as well, as like a bare minimum. I think I would have him at 28.
Hold on, let me put him at
26 to 28, maybe 26, because he played 13 first half minutes last game before Reeves got ejected. So
at 26, I'm at 11.87
PRA.
And that's rather conservative, right? Not a lot of people open on this line yet. I do lean over that 9.5. Where do I have to be to love it? Probably got to be at about 29 minutes to love it. Hold on. Yeah, that's at 20. Let's put it at 29 minutes. Where do I come in at? 13.24. See, we love it at 29 minutes. 26 minutes, I'm almost.
Yeah, I'm at 28 minutes in my projection. I have 28.8. It's hard for me to pass that one though. Look at his chart with 25 to 30 minutes. Now a lot of that's like on the Nets though, but
yeah, these players are really hard to judge.
even like with LeBron and 25 to 30 minutes, it's pretty damn good. And I think this is a really good matchup for him. But like, yeah, Luka in there too.
I know it. Pardon me. I keep going back to threes. I think this could be a good catch and shoot spot for Dorian today. I don't hate Finney Smith's threes today. Plus money. You're telling me he's going to get 25 minutes. He's probably going to get 3, 4, maybe even 5.
If I'll tell you right now, if he hits 2 threes, he's cashing 10.5 PRA.
I agree with that completely. We'll get to MPJ. As a Lakers fan, he's a certified Laker hater for sure.
Yeah, torches him.
You know what? I don't know that I'm running this straight, but I'll have a same game parlay on this as a Lakers fan. I'll probably go threes because that's kind of the lane I've been in. I've been seeing the board well.
Sure, plus it's plus 116.
I agree with you. If he hits 2 threes, his PRAs is cashing. You running it, leaving it as a lean? What are your thoughts?
I'm gonna sit and think on it. I might
Okay.
run it. I mean, at 28 minutes, I have his points at 10 and 10 over 10 at 28 minutes. For some reason, I have 10.18 points.
I'm at 9.58, so I'm not far off.
But like, dude, that's the whole PRA line.
I know.
That's why I'm so like, how do I not play that? I don't. I feel like there's so many ways to get there with that.
I'm at 2.59 threes. I mean, I'm probably taking his threes, bro.
Yeah, you got. I mean, that's plus money.
See, now you're gonna see me get crazy and go 2.5.
I mean, why wouldn't you if your projection is there? Let me see what my projection is for him. 2.03.
Please tell me 2.03, 1.5 plus money. That's value for days.
That is.
I could see 5 attempts tonight too. I really could. Now you got me stressing.
You thinking about that plus 1,300?
Shit, now I'm thinking. Hold on. I believe the attempts could be there. I want to see what's the most attempts. See, Luka's only played one game with 30 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, but those are 2 super good passers, dude. Both on the floor, like just finding shooters.
6 and 5. I really think 5 attempts is alive. Like, really think 5 attempts is alive. Give me a plus 1,300. That's cashed at a 40% clip. Yeah, that's going to be on a slip today. I ain't even lying. I'm betting this.
I knew that was coming, dude. You're just straight betting this plus 1,300 only? Are we laddering this up live? Ladder? Everyone got to see the live ladder process happening?
I might have to, bro.
Plus
I like
1,300.
the 1.5. See, this is where it gets tough because, like, I'd probably go 1/4.1. I like 1/4.1 probably. Because, I mean, at 0.1, bro, that's
1.3.
You miss it. I mean, that's all right. Sucks. But 25th and 3-pointers attempted. Power forward. I don't know that he's the 4 there. I really like this. I wholeheartedly believe he's getting 5 field goal attempts, 3-point attempts. 1 second here. What are they in worst versus spot up? They're 29th. All right, I'm done talking about it.
Yeah, it's a really good matchup.
Hold on, I gotta bet this and then get it out. Let me go get the best odds.
It's hilarious too. Like plus 1300 is implied 7%. I feel like he's at least at like a 20% chance, dude. He'll have games where he is so efficient from three, where he'll hit like 4 out of 5 threes. It's crazy.
Yep, Caesars looks to be the best line. I don't even know that FanDuel's got it up.
Yo, what up, Storch?
Yo, Storch, appreciate you tapping in, buddy. We got WVU about to tip off. Hold on, we're doing some shopping here, everybody. We are doing some shopping here. I need a Dorian Finney-Smith threes line. Joel, thank you for coming in here and spoon feeding me this one. This Max Cash is, I'm gonna be going crazy.
Yeah, I might play his PRA still.
I mean, if he's hitting 4 threes, he's gonna cash his fucking PRAs in threes, dog. What are you talking about? Like, what are you talking about?
I hope he does.
Hold on, I gotta check 365. FanDuel's not open. Caesar's that plus 1300, probably as good as we're getting. I think I only want one full unit invested into this, so I'm gonna go like half quarter would be quite bold.
That would definitely be quite bold. Probably go like 6.525.
I'm gonna go 1.1 invested. I'm gonna go 0.75, 0.25, 0.1.
I like that.
And the problem is because we still got to talk about Rui and Michael Porter Jr. in this game. Plus,
now you're not a to win better. You're a just like you bet by the unit, actual unit.
No, I generally bet to win. Well, I bet to win if it's minus, and then if it's plus, I'll bet
flat unit.
Yeah, unless it's some wild shit like this. Plus 400, is that the best? Yeah, 365 does have the best 3+ for anyone looking to tail. All right, so let me do what I have to get this in real quick, fellas, and then we will move.
Okay, you're good.
Looks like DraftKings plus 120 is the best 2+. No, 365 at plus 135. All right, cool.
Yeah, there's just so much to like in this game, man.
Please don't let this game be a dud. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like I want to bet all these, but I don't want to be so over invested in this game, and then the Nuggets just like mollywop them, and I'm sitting here with 3 overs in my hands.
Been there, seen that as a Lakers fan. Actually, to be honest, the Lakers normally play them really tight and then lose. All right, I got that Dorian in there. I love that. WVU plus 11.5 is gone now. I love that. They're going to cover. They're not winning that game, I promise you. Oh, yeah, down to 9.5 at Circa. Come on, WVU. If we win,
I just got to play Dorian's 10.5 PRAs, though.
Let's get it. I got his threes. You got his
I have to.
We got to.
3 overs, dude. Whatever. I can't let that value go. I'm going to take this 9.5. The fact that this is even listed at 9.5 is so fucking crazy to me.
I got 2 different people's threes over in this game. Ugh. I still have one more play to release in this game. All right, y'all. Hopefully Joel and I show out for you because we got a card today.
Yeah, all in one game.
I've got Jamal Facts. I've got Jamal Murray under 22.5 points. Let's go see where the market's at. Still very available, minus 110 available at ESPN Bet. Lakers are number 4 versus pick and roll ball handlers. Now, the defense has changed. AD's not there. That all worries me. What also worries me is I think they're going to focus, pardon me, a lot on AD. But I think blitz. I think Jamal's going to get blitzed as well. I think they're going to try to make other people beat him. That's why I like Michael Porter Jr.'s threes in this game as well. Probably not getting to the window. And that's why I like Russell Westbrook's points because he's going to do well in transition. So Jamal Murray under 22.5 is my last bet in this one. 21 is just under 21 is my model projection. So it's not a huge edge. It's just enough. But that is my last play in this one, but not my last lean.
I like that.
Wow,
that's 22.5. Dude, yeah, those last 2 games have really fucked
your model.
Yeah, they fucked my model, but also like I feel like they fucked the sportsbooks model almost. Like I don't know if that should be 22.5 there. They're really good against pick and roll ball handlers too. Like I might have to tell you on this one. Damn.
He had 14 in the matchup earlier this season, but he only played 30 minutes.
What? And then I'm gonna fucking have 4 plays in this game.
Join the team.
I mean, it is nice having an under though.
Right.
You know, just for that like insurance in case it's a blowout. But knowing my luck lately, dude,
he'd have 30 and then get pulled. It'd still be a blowout.
The fucking Nuggets are blowing out the Lakers. So like Jamal has 35 and I might have to run this though. I'm gonna think about it. With everyone in, it's like 9 out of 22. I'll think about it. All right. What's your next lane here?
Right here it is.
Rui.
No, Jokic triple double.
Oh shit.
I don't hate Rui. I don't hate Rui's over today. I don't either. There's so much like in this game. Points specifically.
I definitely like this triple double.
Plus money. Lakers centers are ass. My assist projections are over 11. My points my rebounds are almost 13. Points I'm actually slightly under, but we're not worried about 10. So
go back to this triple double chart. 50%.
50%.
I think this is fucking value for sure, dude.
Yeah, Lakers are definitely not a top 50% matchup versus centers that can pass the ball and rebound.
It's just, the assist is going to be the one that's going to be the tough one to get, I think.
Yep, and I'm at 11. Yeah, for sure. But you only need 9. You need 9.5. I mean, 60% hit rate this year.
Yep.
Let's go see with Jamal and Gordon, see how that could be affected.
Damn, dog. That's actually crazy that's plus money, to be honest. That should be even money. It's crazy to say that a dude's triple-double should be even money, but here we are.
I know. 46% hit rate on the triple-double with those guys. Let me be optimistic as a Lakers fan. Still not great there. Plus money feels like value. I 100% agree with you. Plus 125. Could possibly build this for even 130 or better at 365.
Yeah, just rebounds and assists.
I'll probably leave it as a lean for now, but a very strong lean for me, Jokic triple-double.
Same. You just don't want that many fucking overs in this game.
If I do, it'll be something like same game parlay, 0.1 units. I pair it with something that might make sense, like a Michael Porter Jr.'s threes. What do you think? This is dumb, but is there any chance Luka and Jokic both just get triple doubles to just show off?
I mean, it could happen.
I think it would be a fun sweat. The juice that's going to be added to it is probably going to make it not worth it. But maybe somewhere like ESPN where they have that 30% same game parlay boost, you could offset it. That's just an idea of a fun bet I'll have tonight. Nothing that please don't take that away from here and think it's sharp.
I think it could happen. It's tough for me to like back Luke on a triple double when he's teammates with LeBron James now.
I know.
You know.
No, 100% agree. Lean over for Jokic's triple double. That's really going to bring this game to an end for me.
Yeah. You talked about Porter Jr. though.
Threes. This is another lean I have. Goes crazy versus.
Yeah. A lot of those are with like a different system, but he did earlier this year against them. So
7 attempts in that game. Was Aaron Gordon in that game? Because his attempts did kind of sneak up there for a while. Yeah, I'll really lean over Michael Porter Jr. at minus 111, minus 110. That'd be my last strong lean, but I'm like you. I can't have 10 overs in this game.
yeah, agreed.
All right, let's move on. How many we got left?
Two games.
Yeah, and this one there's not a lot of lines up. And
Yeah, they just dropped some. Refresh.
Yep. I did have a lean to Collier's assist. It's not a great matchup, but
yeah, I can't play it just because of the matchup. I looked at it. I mean, he covers in like bad matchups, but
let me see. I had Jalen Green's on here initially, and then I looked. If you look at his back-to-back data, it's atrocious. Is this no? What's the next one? Yeah, Jalen Green was my only lean in this game. Let's talk about it. But 35 last night. Utah's defense is just god awful, right? But Jalen Green in back-to-backs this year has been just mid. Look at his points. Is it an effort thing or some of these bad matchups? I don't know. What do you think?
It's definitely a concern there, I would say. I don't like that.
No. So I'm staying off anything Jalen Green related. That was my lean. Also, a little bit of a lean over here. I think it's because they allow so many assists. I came in at like 5.6. So even plus money on a 5.5 or a lean over 4.5, but the juice was too high for me. Any opinions there?
Yeah, that's too much juice. I'm good on that. What do you have for Jordan Clarkson? I think this is a good matchup for Clarkson personally.
Well, how many minutes do you think he's playing?
30 plus, my honest opinion.
Let me plug him in for 30. I'm closer now, 21.5. What's his season average at 30? Let's go 28. Yes, I do lean over as well. Let me go see what the market's done. I don't hate this.
I wish this was an 18.5. I'd probably be all over it there, but
I do lean over. So now you have me wanting to go. Did you do it again? Houston's defense is really good.
But they play drop. They play drop. And they play man on man drop coverage. So they don't allow spot ups. But if you're an on ball player, like Clarkson is, it's actually a nice matchup.
Yes. I think you're spot on with Clarkson. They're 29th. Yeah, they're 29th first pick and roll ball handlers. I think you're spot on with Clarkson. Points is probably the better play, Points is the better play.
Hey, those threes look good, dude. If there was a minus 120 on those threes, I'd probably.
I agree. But points you can play at even money right now at ESPN. I like them both. Well, now you've got me just.
We might get a bump down on his points though.
I
That would
know.
be nice because Pinnacle's at minus 152 to the under. You know those EV bros are eating that up.
Yes, I know. I'm seeing the same thing here. I could even get behind the Clarkson PRA over, I think. No, Houston's a tough matchup. Let's keep it at points. I like your idea. Drop coverage,
Yeah.
over top. Yeah. Clarkson points over. Let's just see if we get a better number.
Yep.
Can we spend some time on Collier? It's a difficult matchup.
Yeah, I'm.
No,
I gotta be out on Collier in this one. The matchup's just way too difficult. What are your projections have, Matt?
9.5, so the value's there, but yeah, it's just tough. His points, I don't know. I'm at 10.27 points. If he runs 35 minutes, I can get to 12.21 points, but I'm not sure.
He's at like 29 minutes.
Yeah, no, we're
30 flat.
I've got and Sexton could be back today, right?
I don't think. Oh, yeah, that would be a major effect on Clarkson too. So,
Ben, there's potential injury news in this one. I lean over. It's a difficult matchup, but I'm gonna leave it as a lean in this one. Keontae George has been popular on the timeline recently. You have anything there?
I mean that's another guy. You probably want to see what's up with Sexton first.
Without Sexton, they do struggle with his pick and roll ball handlers. He gets a bunch of his points there. That could be a spot for him. Thompson, anything?
No, I think he's probably correctly priced. Honestly,
I agree.
I want to see Jabari Smith Jr. lines. Just played 38 minutes last night, so
How many minutes did Thompson play?
he's locked to just be a max minute guy for the rest of the season. I guarantee you that.
If you're into cheeky ass lottos, this is like 3 of the last 11. And I mean, is there a better matchup than Utah?
I don't hate that at all. I'll be 100% honest with you. Plus 1,600.
Yeah.
Just do a filter without Fred VanVleet. I want to see how many he has in games without Fred VanVleet.
Wow. I might have to run this. I want to do a little digging and make sure that's the best price.
I mean, that's certainly value, right?
$1,700 looks like it's available at FanDuel.
That's a lotto piece. I mean, you're getting probably 10% value, I would guess.
I would guess you're right.
Like, it's not like he has a 5% chance at a triple double. It's probably more like a 15% chance, right?
I don't disagree with you at all. 22% on the year without Fred VanVleet, 35 plus minutes.
Yeah, I mean, he just played 40.
Yeah, I don't hate this at all. Yeah. At minimum, a parlay piece. I'm checking the best price, just making sure 365 doesn't have something real good. They're not even open yet. All right, we're chilling. I don't see it anywhere. Oh yeah, 1,500. Yeah, FanDuel is the best price. This is definitely a lay piece for me. I'm sprinkling this somewhere. All right.
I like it.
Anything else in this game?
Yeah, Dylan Brooks.
Over, under, points, rebounds.
Over his points. Great matchup for spot up shooters, obviously. And yeah, I would love it at 11.5. Like it'd be an auto play for me. 12.5, I still think's pretty good though.
I'm right around 13, but you're right. Beautiful matchup for him. Threes, what's the line at? Oh, yeah, books are hip. That 1.5 is crazy. 2.5 plus money might not be a terrible look, though. Plus 150. I've got nothing for you in that one, though.
That's about it for me there.
On to the last game, Charlotte, Portland.
Yeah, we both played LaMelo Ball's 3-pointers here. 3.5 threes. Looks like it's still available for like minus 130, minus 140-ish. I got it at minus 128. I wish I got it at the minus 118. But, I mean, with the way that Portland plays defense right now and the fact that Klingon's going to be in a deep drop, like, this is just like how you got to run this one.
1,000% agree. You got the read spot on. We were able to lock this in minus 120 at Rivers. I know they limited you. You got to get yourself a girlfriend so you can take all of her accounts.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, I love LaMelo here. I didn't ladder this one yet, but I do like him, kind of like him at 5+. He's averaging 13 potential threes per game this season. It's like leading the league, bro. 12 per game this season, 13 when he plays 30 or more minutes. So LaMelo's threes was a no-brainer for me. Portland is 6 in three-pointers allowed, but exactly like you said, Klingon with the drop, LaMelo is going to just chalk, dude. Can you look at Nurk's assist? Do you have any opinion on that?
I like it. I like his over. Honestly, I like it a lot.
Let's go see what the market's done. I can't say that I disagree with that. Nurkic assists, 2.5, 110 available at Hard Rock. Definitely a bunch of market support. 120 available at Fanatics and MGM. I think I like this. How many minutes he run in those last two? 18 and 18. Do you think he's kind of stuck there?
Yeah, that's what he's going to be about, 18, 20.
New role, obviously, since then. I don't hate this one bit.
I got him at 3.5. I got that line at 3.5.
How many minutes do you have in your model?
19.
All right, let me see where I end up at. Charlotte. There you are. Nurkic. I'm right at 3. The difference between 2.5 and 3 is a lot, though. I'll probably leave it as a lean. But I do really like that play.
Yep.
Mark Williams, you were running him for a while. Do you like him in this matchup or difficult matchup?
It's just a tough matchup, I think.
I agree 100%. What about Jeremy Grant? He's been kind of a frequent flyer for me this season.
Yeah, I think this is also kind of a tough matchup for Grant, if I'm being honest. Slow pace, don't really leak too much spot up. So I'd probably stay away from him. I do kind of like Anthony.
Points?
Yeah, points.
Let me go to my model. I know I lean under his assists.
Points. Bro, under his RA looks so good. Holy shit.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm leaning at.
Holy shit.
So I come in at 6. No, I come in right at 7, actually. I do definitely. I mean, it says I have a 29% edge, it being unabated. DraftKings in 365, both available. I don't know that I'm playing this now,
Yeah,
but
me too.
I do lean this way as well. Hold on, let me put that down. A lot of people have been asking me for the lean sheets from stream. That Amon Thompson triple-double, bro. That's got to be played. What about Miles Bridges? Points. Been going crazy. What do you think?
Yeah, I've been on his under too. Both times, just going fucking bonkers on my ass. I think it's solid.
Let me go
20 and a half. With LaMelo and Mark, he's over in 10 out of 13.
I just have to say, WVU is up 5 on Texas Tech, and couches will burn if they win today. They win today, bud. I know this is an NBA show. They win today, and all they got to do is not mess up, and they're in the tournament. You cannot beat Kansas, Gonzaga, and Texas Tech in the same season. Kansas in Kansas, Texas Tech in Texas, and not get in. Sorry, back to the NBA. Just my fandom's up. I got the game up here, so this is a big one for WVU, fellas.
I won't lie, Bridges does look kind of good.
I might run it. I'm not gonna lie.
What do you got what's your projection?
23.4. Feels a little high, but I don't know that it shouldn't be at least 22 and some change. What do you put his minutes at? You think 35 is too high? That's where I have
33. I'd have him at 33.
Let me put him at 33 and see where I end up at. Miles Bridges, 33. See, that drops it a lot. Now I'm at 21.17. We get any market support there? Let me go to the model or the market. 20 and a half, 120. It's actually came down a little bit. I don't know that we're getting it any lower, though. I lean over here. I do like the over. Storch, I know, buddy. We're chilling. Nurk's assist, man. I like that one. I really like Bridges' points. Worries me. I'm already on LaMelo's threes, but is it unrealistic to think both those guys shoot a combined 40 attempts, like 20
No.
is, you know what I mean? 20 is 25 from LaMelo.
They're definitely like the two like biggest scorers here, and especially in this matchup. Like I said, I think it's a tough matchup on Mark. So
21st versus pick and roll ball handlers, 25th in transition. They foul the 5th most. 24th in ISO.
Yeah, it's a good matchup.
The only thing is I don't know if we found the bottom of this number. You could wait and maybe look into a 20 plus minus 125. You're only asking for 10 more cents here. I think I might wait and see if I can get that 125, but I probably end up on him today.
I like that.
Anyone else got a good matchup? It's not a great matchup for Sharp today. I think that's all for my leans today. Do you have any others?
No, I think that's it for me too.
Klingon rebounds with Aiden out. Do you have an opinion there?
I lean over. But it's already moved to 9.5 pretty much everywhere. So I'd pass on 9.5. If it was still 8.5, I think it's pretty good.
Agreed. I think there's like a really high ceiling for Klingon in this one, but I think the value's gone.
Yeah, the 17 minutes last game is what scared me off.
Yeah. Really high ceiling, but probably leave that as a lean. Last chance, everybody. Throw in any requests. If not, I tried to have this done in an hour, Joel. We're at an hour and 15 right now. Going once, going twice, nothing. Real quick, I am going to recap everything. Joel, you got all yours wrote down. I'll let you recap yours.
Yeah, so I played Dorian Finney-Smith over 9.5 PRA. Aaron Gordon over 7.5 rebounds and assists. Luka Doncic over 37.5 PRA. And then I have LaMelo Ball over 3.5 threes.
I'm also on LaMelo over 3.5 threes. I'm on Luka RAs over opposed to his PRAs over. I've got LeBron over 2.5 threes with a sprinkle on 4+. In that same game, I've got Dorian Finney-Smith over 1.5 threes at plus money. 3+ threes at a quarter unit, and then a sprinkle 0.1 unit on him to have 4+ threes. I'm also on Jamal Murray under 22.5, and that'll do it for me. Appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Joel, I would love to have you back on tomorrow if you're free. If not, next weekend. I know you got a day job 9 to 5, so you can't make it. I do appreciate when you tap in, though. Definitely dropping some value for the week as well.
For sure.
But that'll do it for us, fellas.